Hey, yo.
And welcome, because it's been some time, but finally, finally, Matt has come back to YouTube. And ladies and gentlemen, my fellow addicts, it has been quite some time, but it is WrestleMania. Happy WrestleMania Day. And I am here to give you my predictions for both nights of WrestleMania. So, I'm going to kick it right off and get right into it. The match that's probably going to kick off tonight will be the World Heavyweight Championship match. Also, I have no idea what the match cards are, so I could be wrong, but let's going to go down the list. World Heavyweight Championship match, Gunther versus Jey Uso. If this match starts the show, I think Jey Uso wins. The whole place is going to go crazy. Yeet. And I think Jey Uso wins his first World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if his brother Jimmy's going to get involved, but my pick, Jey, is victorious and walks out the World Heavyweight Champion. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Rey Mysterio got hurt on SmackDown. Don't know how severe that injury may be, but this match has potential to be match of the night with Chad Gable. I'm sorry, with El Grande Americano. I honestly think this match could be match of the night if Rey Mysterio is not hurt. If he is hurt, I can see them substituting in maybe Rey Fenix. Who knows, but we'll see. The tag team titles, the New Day or the Boo Day versus the War Raiders. This match, I feel like, is not a WrestleMania-worthy match, which leads me to believe something big is going to happen. Maybe a New Day title reign. Maybe someone joins up with the New Day. I'm not really too sure, but, you know, especially on SmackDown, when Nick Aldis announced a TLC tag team title match for next week, that match should be on WrestleMania because it's been 2000 and maybe 2 or 3. We had the last TLC match on Raw and TLC tag team match on Raw. So for me, that had Mania written all over it. So that leads me to believe something big is going to happen with this tag match. If not, it's going to be a dud and the New Day win the tag titles. The match that probably has one of the biggest and best builds is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I'm thinking Jade. See, this could be a toss-up. You know, for me, it's like, what's the point of Naomi turning heel if she's not going to win? But I do believe that somehow Bianca is still involved with taking out Jade and that Naomi and Bianca are going to link up after, spoiler, Bianca wins the Women's Championship on night 2. But my prediction would be Naomi due to some shadiness is my guess. And then the United States Championship match, we have Jacob Fatu making his WrestleMania debut against everybody knows L.A. Knight. Yeah. The only way Jacob Fatu doesn't win is if Solo gets involved. But I think it would be better for Fatu to win the belts, and then they could do a little mini feud with Solo, Tama, and the rest of the non-existent Bloodline 2.0. But for me, I'm going with Jacob Fatu. He's not losing his Mania debut, and hopefully maybe this could propel LA Knight to that world title level. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. I was hyped Charlotte came back at the Rumble because I had her in a Rumble pool, her number, and I won $150. Woo! But I'm not currently wearing a watch, but it's telling me that it's Tiffy time. No reason why Tiffany Stratton should lose. She's the future of the women's division and not the best babyface, but I honestly think that her losing would not be good for her in this moment. So I'm hoping that Charlotte's time is up and it's Tiffy time right now. And then the main event for night one. Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. This is probably the biggest personal triple threat match that we've had in some time at WrestleMania. Lots of pieces are involved. Seth hates Punk. Punk hates Seth. Seth hates Roman. Roman hates Seth. Paul Heyman is friends with CM Punk. Paul Heyman's the wise man for Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman and CM Punk brought the Shield in back in 2012. So I think this could be a really, really good triple threat. Maybe one of the best triple threat matches ever. My prediction, and it's not a spoiler, Paul Heyman not only turns his back on CM Punk, but also Roman Reigns, and he joins Seth Rollins, and both of them will burn it down. So that's my night one prediction. I'm going to run through it again. We got Jey Uso winning. I want to say if the Rey Mysterio Chad Gable match happens, that Rey with unmask Chad Gable. Got the New Day winning with possibly some outside interference with a new member joining them. Let's see. We got Jade winning unless Naomi pulls some shadiness. So I'm thinking Naomi's going to do that. And then we go with Jacob Fatu winning the U.S. Championship. We got Tiffy time over Charlotte. And we got Paul Heyman joining Seth Rollins to turn his back on CM Punk and Roman Reigns. So night two predictions coming up. Hold on 1 second, and I will be right back.
Fantasy Sports Corp and Underdog Fantasy have teamed up to start your fantasy season off in the win column with Best Ball. What is Best Ball? It's quite simply the easiest way to win. No team management, no trades, no waivers. It's their biggest contest ever and it has only gotten bigger. You simply have to sit and win. You don't even have to set your lineup. Always get your best score every week. Just enter a contest, draft your team, and Underdog will do the rest. What could make this even better? How about free money, up to $100 using our exclusive promo code? Go online now and use the promo code ADDICTS to double your deposit up to $100. You tell them Gingerbread sent you. Good girl.
And we're back. Thanks for joining. Now it's time to talk about night two, which is Sunday night. And that card, we have the Women's World Championship triple threat match. We got Io, the champ, versus Bianca versus Rhea. Bianca is my pick. She's on this borderline heel run. So maybe Naomi gets involved, something along those lines. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the EST walking out, the CHAMP. So I'm going with Bianca. I feel like this match was thrown together pretty quick, but this is AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I think this could be a good highlight match with a lot of interesting spots here and there. But with AJ's time dwindling down, I don't see how he could lose at WrestleMania, especially to Logan Paul. So I'm going to go with the phenomenal AJ Styles. Another match I don't think belongs on the WrestleMania card, especially when you don't have the Women's Intercontinental Championship or the Women's United States Championship being defended in their first years of being actual titles. So the tag team title match between Liv Morgan and Raquel, who are the champs, versus the makeshift team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyrie. Like, for me, I don't care, to be honest. You know, I think it's gonna stay with the Judgment Day. Liv and Raquel retain due to some miscommunication between Lyra and Bayley. But again, this isn't a match I'm really looking forward to. So I'm gonna go with Judgment Day walking out as the champs and retaining. Match I'm really interested in because my man's in it, my boy. Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship. We have the champ Braun Breaker versus Judgment Day's Finn Balor, Judgment Day's Dominic Mysterio, and Penta. I know we've been seeing some vignettes for Aleister Black possibly to return on SmackDown. For me, I think Aleister Black comes back at Mania and helps Dom win the Intercontinental Championship. Dom's been talking for months about Judgment Day needs a new member, and there's that tension between Finn and Dom. So I think Dom brings someone new in, and he wins the title by pinning Finn Balor. Aleister Black's my guy to come back. Sin City Street Fight. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. Don't care at all about this. It needed a stipulation. I don't care who wins. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. They should be within a title picture. Drew should be going for the world. WWE. Damian, I think, should float around the mid card for a little more just to build up that mic skills, but don't really care. So I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre because he's going to cheat. Randy Orton versus mystery opponent. Sucks about KO. That would have been a great match. I think it's going to be Nick Aldis. I'm hearing rumors, reading that it's going to be Rusev. What a dud. If it's Rusev versus Randy Orton, it makes absolutely no sense. Don't do that. Give me Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis. It'll be interesting to see. You know, Nick Aldis has an action figure coming out later this year. Don't know what it has to do with anything, but give me Randy Orton versus Nick Aldis with Randy Orton hitting that sweet RKO out of nowhere. And then the main event. The champ Cody Rhodes versus the GOAT, the greatest of all time, John Cena. And I am hoping that John Cena does everything he can to ruin WrestleMania and win a 17th World Championship. I'm over Ric Flair. I'm over his bullshit. Retire. Go away. Hit a retirement home. You know, lay off the fucking booze. For me, John Cena needs to win this match. It's the only thing that would make this heel turn worth it. He's going to turn heel, sell his soul to The Rock to lose. Doesn't make any sense. And if you remember, at Bad Blood, what was it? Cody and Roman were in the ring, and The Rock's music's hit, and then he threw the one up. And then Elimination Chamber, when he did he threw up a 2. So now Sunday night, I have a feeling that The Rock is going to throw up that 3, and someone is going to get involved to help John Cena. I don't know. Some are saying that it could be Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman, and that's going to be this whole big thing. I'm not really sure, but I really hope that John Cena wins because Cody's run as champion has been mid. Really hasn't been good. And we need a champion similar to Roman that's not there every week. no reason for the champion to be on TV every single week. My opinion. And I'm hoping Cena wins, destroys Cody, then Cody could go on some redemption story to where he's like chasing for the title again. I'd rather that. That would be better. But until we really know, you can't see me. Going for John Cena. Going for John Cena. Really hope Cena wins. And who are we going to see? Are we going to see Stone Cold? We're going to see Stone Cold. He's in Vegas. We didn't get him last year. I would take a Rock Stone Cold stare down. Once that glass hits, the place is going to erupt. But I honestly think Cena's going to win the belt, hold it maybe until SummerSlam. I would give it to him for the rest of the year. Then you get Cena versus Orton, Cena versus Punk. You could do Cena versus Roman. I mean, a lot could be done, and give Cena the belt. It's time. He deserves it. Busted his ass for so long. He's doing a heel run that he wants to do on his terms. So for me, you can't see me. John Cena's going to win his 17th World Championship at WrestleMania 41. What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen? Drop some comments below. Hit me up on Twitter at Wrestling Addicts. That's the one for the podcast. And enjoy WrestleMania. We have NXT later today, WrestleMania tonight, WrestleMania tomorrow. Some Hall of Fame was last night. Triple H thanked Vince. Everybody was like, oh, it's his father-in-law. Get over it. Who cares? Grow up. Enjoy WrestleMania. Have a great time. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
Oh, I'm still here. So, guess I'm still here. Let me play the outro. Play the wrong one. WrestleMania weekend. Enjoy and have a happy Easter and a happy Passover.